welcome. I'm Joshua Bassett. Today on stop the video, stop, I don't know what to say.
On my tongue, it can handle a lot. Oh, but this tea, it's too hot. I said my tongue, it can handle a lot. Oh, this tea's too hot.
What actually inspired me to write music was there was this girl and I was going to ask her to homecoming and 3 guys had said no to her. And so I was like, okay, if I'm going to go big, if I'm going to go for this, I got to go big. And so I was like, how can I stand out? And so I was like, I got to write her a song. So I quickly got my ukulele, came up with a short song.
Hey McKenna, I like your face, your big brown eyes and your warm embrace. And I want to ask you a question tonight.
We did end up going to formal. Didn't go great.
You had your chance and you blew it.
And I vividly remember driving home and thinking, that was not that hard at all, actually. I was like, that took minimal effort to write that. What if I actually tried? And so, you know, that was kind of what sparked that. And I just continued to write.
I just randomly started writing music because I was depressed when I was 14, as most depressed 14-year-olds do. And I didn't really know what I was doing, and no one had told me what I was doing, but I just kept going. And then when I was about 16, I started posting stuff on my Instagram.
You make me nervous more than I care to admit. When I'm around you, I forget my name. I won't take this waiting around, no, I won't take it anymore. I won't stand here, hold the door, my young heart is growing old. So take my hand for just this song, let's both ignore where we went wrong. We hold this moment in our hands, we're holding out for one more dance.
I gotta say congratulations again, man, not only for the new music today, but it was recently announced that you signed a freaking record deal with Warner Records, man.
But they came in at just the right time. It was pretty perfect. And the team over there is like just incredible. It's so nice to have a team I can trust with my career and my music. And
what do you recommend I let go of, if anything?
To be honest.
Warner Records.
Well, first of all, that song means a lot to me, and writing that song was insane. And I think I mentioned it in the article you were referencing earlier, but it was kind of like, it just hit me. It was one of those songs that like, I was literally driving and it just came to me and I was like, oh my, it's brilliant. And I just like, I couldn't keep up with myself. It was as if the song was already written and I was just like trying to get it out. And then I pulled over in a Westfield, parking lot, and in my car, just pulled out my guitar and finished the song. And it was like, whoa, it was insane. Wow. And a lot of times I would like show people some of my songs and they would always be like, oh, what was that Common Sense one? Go back to that one. And again, it was my first original song that I posted on Instagram, and it just felt like it just felt right.
Common sense said go back and reconcile, but common sense forgot about her smile. Falling in and out of love can make it hard to love yourself. Someone puts you on a pedestal, then leaves you on the shelf.
My friend sort of approached me and was like, hey, I just want to let you know that this person, who's my other friend, has been saying these things about you and sort of lying behind your back. And it really upset me, and I wasn't sure whether or not to confront them or whatnot. And I was so angry about it just because to my face, they were acting like we were totally cool. And I think it was that night at like 2 a.m, I was standing in my kitchen, like in my underwear with my guitar, just like messing around. And I remember the situation, and I remember just getting so angry. And it's almost like I blacked out, and I just started like singing, and most of the song just kind of spilled out.
What you say about me, I hope that it makes you happy. You can't seem to get me off your mind. I know it's not right now, but I I know you don't believe me. Just hear the words I'm singing in this song I wrote for you. So kiss me while you can, before it gets too late. Don't let go of my hand, ignore the expiration date. You left her just because he didn't know just who she was. She said, you'll be sorry that you left me, 'cause I'm the best thing that you aren't ever gonna get again.
We already write music on our own, and once the producers kind of got word of that, they told us that we might have an opportunity to write together for the show, which is unheard of. The second he walked away, we were like, let's go. Let's start
Literally
working
the
on something.
second, yeah.
We'd send each other voice memos. I'd come up with something, send it to her, vice versa. The second we weren't working, we would talk about it or see if we had any other ideas.
Guys, have your song chosen, and it's called Just for a Moment. It's going to be a giant hit. Congratulations.
When we're underneath the lights, my heart's no longer broken. For a moment, just for a moment. We weren't perfect, but you were worth it all. If it were my call, I'd do it all again. And it took me time to see, but I understand the best just isn't me.
You know, we're taught when we're younger that heaven is this destination that we're going to get to, but the reality is like heaven is here on earth, and the other reality is like heaven is you. And it's like, you know, when you find that person that is that like idea of heaven.
Well, lately I've been questioning my faith. Just one look at you is all it really takes. I always heard there was a heaven. I never knew if it was true. But darling, ever since I met you, I knew that heaven is you, heaven is you.
The song Anyone Else came about when I found myself falling for somebody who I knew I couldn't be with, and my friend was telling me, well, you'll find someone else, and I was like, I don't want to be with anyone else, and that's kind of where it stemmed from, is, you know, that thing, like, how am I supposed to think about anything else, anyone else, and then the song kind of followed after that.
How am I supposed to think about anything else? How am I to go on keeping this to myself? Life without you isn't living at all. I don't wanna love if it's not in your arms. Could you hold me, my one? I'm done waiting to live. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit. It only took one night, treadmill lives in the moonlight. We went on your roof for the first time and almost died. So rest easy, at least when you're with me. Rest easy. But we both know that it's true. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. Sweetheart, how I've loved you from the very start. I know right now that we must be apart. That don't mean you're not my sweetheart.
Federally, the showrunner approached me in January of this year while they were writing this next season, and he said, you know, we got this song that Ricky sings, and I would love if you personally wrote it yourself. And so he kind of gave me the context of it about, you know, how Ricky can't really afford a gift, and so he comes up with this song. But my favorite lyric is in the end of the chorus. That's this song's the second
best that I could do when the perfect gift is you. And so it's that kind of concept of that other person being the true gift versus like any material things.
I don't got much to give, so I hope you think this is the perfect gift that I could give to the perfect gift that ever lived. Time, an eye for an eye, I'll go blind. When did you stop being kind? Ivory, thanks for the love that you've given me. I can't believe that you're mine to keep. I keep on telling myself it's not what it was. Then we just want to believe that this was love.
So, Joshua, we all know that you did a collaboration with Sabrina Carpenter called We Both Know, but why isn't it on the EP? Set it straight.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, where is it hiding?
It's hiding in my phone. No, I'm just kidding. It's you know, sometimes just the timing isn't right for certain things, and you gotta sort of feel out a situation and know like what's really the best move for the moment. And so we just decided to hold off for a second on that one. But
I can't keep lying, baby. I don't know if I can hide anymore. I can't pretend we're just friends. We both know where this is going.
I sort of was walking home from something because I decided not to Uber, and so it was like an hour and 45-minute walk, but I was like, I'm walking. It was pouring rain. I literally have no idea how it happened, but I just had the idea, and I started recording, and the entire chorus just literally came out. The inspiration, some of it's not true, it's not all a true story, like a lot of it's just like an imaginary situation of like having fun and you know, doing whatever you can to feel something.
He's just cool. Like, he's cool. Who doesn't think Harry Styles is cool? Also, he's hot, you know? He's very charming, too. Lots of things. I guess this is my, this is also my coming out video, I guess,
I'm breaking the spell. I'm ending the cycle. Been going through hell. Need more than survival. If I don't work this out, I'll probably pass it down again. The time for change is now. It's my life. It's my life to live.
Did you hear that Jad is real?
It is.
That's what I heard.
I wrote it in a time when I needed to get out of LA, and for more reasons than just the city. I think, you know, the people and the place was just bringing me down. Just gotta get out of LA. I've been thinking of running away. I just gotta get out of this town. Lately everyone's bringing me down. I've been making a run for my life. I'm not sure if I'll make it tonight. Now we're just tainted love. Now it's just tainted love. Now we're just tainted love. I never needed love so bad. I've never held an angel in my hand. I've never been this fucking sad. But I'll never, never, never find the love we had. No, boys don't cry. I've heard it all my life. They say sit up straight, toughen up, try to wipe your eyes. If we know for sure we can't make it work, then holding on is only gonna make it worse. And if this really means no more you and me.
So the 3 songs coming out, right? Crisis, Secret, and Set Me Free. I cannot explain my side of the truth or explain defend myself without having to expose other people, without having to then be like, well, this is actually what happened and here's why. And so that was what was tough is like, I don't want to do the same thing that's being done to me. That's not my goal. I'm not trying to tit for tat.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
100%. However, you cannot ignore a very vital part of this story and hope that everything goes your way and pretend like there's not this other reality to it, and then force that on somebody else and then force them to deal with it and expect it to just be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, treat me like garbage and I'm just gonna stay quiet and let you do whatever you want.
But don't you dare act like I didn't love you. Don't go thinking that I didn't hurt you. Don't you ever wonder if I'm okay after all you put me through. Yeah, your secret's safe with me and him and everyone else who knows. Darling, how could you be so cold? Don't worry, 'cause I'm keeping my mouth closed. You don't get to take all of me. Set me free. And I don't need your apology.
I was going to a session and I was like, I'm going to stop and get coffee. And I was actually late to my session because I got coffee. And at that coffee shop, I thought I saw an X and I literally almost had a heart attack, like straight up bent over. Like I was like hyperventilating. It was bad. And then I went to my session and walked in. And the first thing I said when I walked in is, I'm pretty sure I just saw my ex at a coffee shop. And then the song quite literally wrote itself.
The truth is no one's like you, and a heart cannot be lied to. A look-alike can never take your place.
Because you guys are, like, I know this is a cliche, but I really mean it, the best fans in the world. You guys are so kind and respectful and awesome. I wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff I've been working on so far. So without further ado, I think I'll start it off with a song called Cruel. I'm just going to play the first bit and then I'm going to stop it. So what do you think? Here we go. This is terrifying, by the way. I don't remember what I played, but you left me, forgave me, and you wanted to hurt. That's all you get? That's Cruel? Oh, shoot. I just got from my assistant that it sounds choppy. Oh, boy.
And then they asked me to write music for the show, and in season 3, I got to write a song that happened to be aligned with exactly what I was going through. And I think it's really a testament to the fact that we're all in here, we're no longer stuck in our homes, we're finally free, baby.
Addicted to illusions of a love that never was and never will be anyway. Oh, and nicotine don't taste the same if I'm not with you, savoring every breath we take. I can't imagine watching while you're walking down the aisle. I'm sitting in the back row hiding tears behind a smile. It's almost over now, and you don't want me around like you used to. Sweet, sweet, sweet love.
Yeah, I mean, it really is like the last couple years, despite the pandemic, I've spent more time than not in a hotel or in an Airbnb, never in the same city for too long. and not really having any foundation and going through like the worst period of my entire life, but having nothing to grab onto. And
service for one. Champagne, many pop bottles are done.
Once I stepped away from everything and I found love for myself and I found respect for myself, that's when I realized I wasn't being loved and respected by the people who I should be being loved and respected by.
I guess I got used to it. You kiss me till I forget. You're covering up all your sins. I blame it on us being kids.
On a more serious note, back in 2021, I was diagnosed with septic shock and heart failure, and the doctor told me I had 12 hours to live, which is a crazy diagnosis to get when you're 20. But I called my mom right away, and she was on a plane.
Try not to cry. I won't say goodbye just yet. So hold on to my hand.
It's because I know that I'm not alone in those thoughts, and I know that many people struggle. And oh, sorry, y'all. I think I'm so emotional because I talk about that, but right now, I am the happiest and the most joyful and the most peaceful. I promise you, it'll all be okay, all in due time.
And maybe I'll say at the end of the day who I am made it all worth the while. And these scars are best stories I tell, all in due time.
I try to say in my songs what I wish I could say to somebody, or that I feel like I can't say to somebody, and oftentimes then it becomes like almost a journal entry.
I never wrote the letter that I swore I'd send. I never got to tell you what I really meant. I saw you in the back of the room taking shots with your friends again. You talk shit like you always do. I guess high school never ends. I'm biting my tongue, avoiding the words I can't take back. I thought about what I would say, but I'm too used to late. I can't imagine how you're doing these days. I know better than to wait on a heartbreak. Pray for a mistake. Well, if you need someone to put you first, just say the word.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. The problem.
Darling, how I missed you. 2 years, not even friends.
Get your ass down from that shit right now! One! Get down right now!
Gained the whole world just to lose who we were. How did we end up here? Would it be good? Would it be good to them when I'm gone? I'm gone, I'm gone.
I love you. I've loved you since the first time you picked up your ukulele and you wrote a song about clouds. A silly little song about clouds. I love you.
Dreaming of a love I had that didn't last me. Oversleeping, trying to find my way right back to you. Home is wherever you are, so just let me lay in your arms. It took us time apart, broke my word, broke your heart. And so it goes that tomorrow I'll be gone. And all I know is I don't know how to move on. But when I'm gone for good. Can't run anymore. One of these days you gotta let it all go. Let it all go. Please, you got me begging, making me weak. Give me a second to breathe. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty nice of one another. We were the best, so darling, don't let me leave. No, pretty, 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 please. Speak up, speak out. I'm screaming out, but I don't make a sound. Oh, gotta get up, go now. Don't wait for the moment just to keep missing out. Yeah.
We are stronger together. We are stronger together. And once we realize that and we start helping each other, that's why I said to my fans, don't send hate. It's all love and respect. If people are saying the wrong things, love them in the right direction. Love them in the direction that you want them to be in, and therefore include them and invite them. And in doing so, show them the love that you want to be reflected back to you. And
What if we just love, love, love? What if we just love? If I had my way, we'd probably still be dancing. Pick up where we left off, the life we took for granted. Funny how you hit me up. Funny how it took you so long, so long.
All right, well, we definitely made some questionably certifiable bops. And I and I oh God. And I that's what I do. I said and I